Sziasztok, Titus vagyok. Hi everybody, I am Titus and welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to be showing you guys what I got from Guam. And I did a video a few weeks ago of the of the other stuff I got from Guam, but there are other things that I forgot to show you of what I got from Guam. Okay, so there are a few books and a and a and I also got like a like a tourist island map card. And yeah, and because when I went to Guam last year, I went to so many places. I visited so many places, and I even like bought so many stuff and I even bought like so many stuff in Guam. And and I even bought um like Christmas charms there for my Crocs. So let's get started. So this is a book I found at my house in Guam, and this is a story, and this is a book of of the Victorian of the modern age of the Victorian era. Yeah. When my mom found this for me, she asked me if I wanted to read it, and I said yes. And so I took this and I shipped it from Guam. And I also got this, which is a a map, which is a map card. And this is the island of Rota. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Rota is another island in the Northern Mariana Islands, and it's one of the small islands that is next to Guam. Yeah. And the people there are called Rotanese, but their language is Chamorro, because there are also all kinds of other Chamorros. Like there are Saipanese Chamorros, Guamanian Chamorros, Tinianese Chamorros, and Rotanese Chamorros. Yeah, there's like all different kinds of Chamorros from different islands, like from the different Mariana Islands, but they speak the same language. So yeah, so I got this because I so I got this because I wanted to see the places on this map of the island of Rota. And Rota is one of the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, which is Saipan, Rota, and Tinian. Yeah, these are Rota is one of the islands that are part of the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, and Guam is a U.S. territory. And okay, so and back here, this is the fish and the reef sharks that they have in Rota. And in Guam and all the other and in the Mariana Islands Pacific Ocean, we do not have great white sharks, just black tip sharks. But in Hawaii they do, because Hawaii is quite close to the North Atlantic Ocean, but it's still in the Pacific. Okay, so next I got a Bambi coloring book. I got this from a store called Shop for Less. And and yeah, and when I saw this, I wanted to buy it because I've always wanted a coloring book of Bambi. And next I got and I also got another book. I also got like two books from the Museum of the Two Lovers Point. And the Two Lovers Point is about a Chamorro guy and a Chamorro girl that fell in love with each other, and they were forbidden to be married to each other because the parents wanted the Chamorro girl to marry the Spanish guy, but she didn't like the Spanish guy, she liked the Chamorro guy. And so her Chamorro loved one were both went on top of the cliff, and they jumped off because they were surrounded. So anyway, so let's get on with what I'm continue showing. I also got this, which is the Chamorro Christmas 12 Days of Christmas book. And yeah, and this is the Chamorro version of the 12 Days of Christmas, and it talks about the the Godzu on a coconut tree, and two Carabels, and three and and three co and three cocoa birds. Yeah, yeah, Guam animals. Yeah. And next I got a book of the Chamorro Christmas hymns. And when I saw this, I wanted to get myself one of these because because me and my sister are in Chamorro dance class, and so I decided to like get one of these since we're learning Chamorro in our class. And it has all kinds of Chamorro Christmas hymns, including it has Famatu Manhengi, which means O Come All Ye Faithful in Chamorro, and it has Poingin Zuus, which is Silent Night in Chamorro. Yeah. And next I got a book about China. Yeah, and this is another book I love reading, and it talks about and this book talks about and in the first page it talks about the population and the capital name and the language. And here it says the capital of China is Beijing, and the population is more than 1 billion, and the language is Mandarin, and religions is Buddhism and Taoism, but most Chinese are atheists. And 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 the size of China is 3,696,100 square miles and 9,609,900 square kilometers. China is slightly larger than the United States. And the main crops in China are rice, tea, and wheat. So, yeah, so it talks about this, and it also shows the flag of China and the Chinese money. So, and okay, and lastly, I got myself um Christmas charms. I bought it at the Guam Mall called Aganya Shopping Center, and and I saw these because I do not have any I wanted to get these because I do not have any charms that are Christmassy, so I got myself one of these. So I got an elf, the Grinch, a candy cane, a stocking, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And lastly but not least, I got this book from Guam, Journey Around Boston from A to Z. We went to a baby clothing store, and when I saw this book, I was asking the old Chamorro lady how much it was, but she didn't. But 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 she but she didn't. But she told me it wasn't for sale, and then later when my dad told her about my special needs, she decided to give me this book for free because because that lady that gave me this book, her daughter passed away from cancer. Yeah. And so she wanted to give it to me because of her realizing my special needs. Yeah, and that's a blessing, because I'm very glad that she decided to give it to me, because I wanted that book. And you know what, and God is so good. So that's all the stuff I bought from Guam. And if you guys are brand new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can get notified on every brand new YouTube video I post. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Vislat kusanam. Um, Vislat kusanam. Adios si Maasi.